in for Slender the 8 pages.
I mean, I'd argue that was way cooler, but I'm hoping that's not nostalgia goggles talking right now, but it might be.
I feel like it's kind of Slender Man felt like the start of like mascot horror. I mean, obviously,
okay,
like
but Slender the 8 pages versus Garden of Banban. You know what I mean?
Yeah, what's the difference?
You see, but you feel like they're equal in quality and substance.
Slender the Arrival is one gameplay mechanic. You run around a forest.
I'm talking about 8 pages.
Sorry, 8 pages. Yeah, excuse me. Sorry, 8 pages. It's like, I mean, it looks obvious. Okay, and obviously we're dealing with a different time, right? Like this was before indie games were really like solidly a thing. You know, like the fact that one person made a game was shocking back in what was that, like 2013, 2012, around there.
Yeah.
And now, you know, like games are a lot easier to make, and indie games are a continuous thing. Like they're dropping every day or whatever. But I don't know, like if you take like the game itself, Slender. Well, I mean, isn't that what I was kind of talking about? Is like, all right, so you take, you know, you set it somewhere spooky, and you don't tell a story. You just kind of drop little bits of lore, and you let people kind of theorize what's happening, and you hope for the, you know, popular YouTuber to play it, because that's what happened with Slender the 8 pages.
Markiplier.
You know, Markiplier, PewDiePie. There are others. I'm not about naming them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, and I'm not okay. Like, I'm not saying maybe they're not equal in like quality, and also again you have to account for time. But it's like that was our Slender was our Five Nights at Freddy's, was our Garden of Banban, was our I don't know, Skibidi Toilet. That's not a game, but you know what I mean.
We're live, by the way.
I hope the first words on the stream were Skibidi Toilet.
We've been live for about 2 minutes, so no.
Okay.
But I will say, Five Nights at Freddy's is our Garden of Banban is quite the sentence right there.
It is.
No, I mean you're not wrong.
That's a very good metaphor.
Anyway, this is Garden of Wasteland 3. We better get into it.
Starring Jumbo Josh.
Starring Jumbo Josh and Bitter Giggles. Is that what it was?
Bambolina,
yeah. Well, at least, I barely survived that battle in that encampment with the human smugglers. Can finally leave the bazaar area. I think the next thing is to go back to Colorado Springs. I'm probably gonna stop at the HQ first, though. My coworker said apparently there is a way to kind of fast travel low key when you're in the overworld to avoid random encounters. So I might do that.
You into quit.
Hot noodles.
All right, I'm glad we hit that one more time.
Yeah, you know, I never had the sound
hot noodles.
soundboard. Let me do that now.
Well, you got plenty of hot noodles on the archive.
Guns sanctified with blood.
Noodles.
Blood sanctified by guns.
Blood sanctified by blood.
But by the way, I assume you are good to finish the fight on Friday, right?
So right now I will say yes, but the issue is that's the setup day for the utility gig.
Oh, that's right. Okay, well.
So it depending on how the day goes and how much we need to set up. I've never set up for a hockey game before. So
when's your call time?
7:30.
Oof. Okay.
Yeah.
PM, I assume.
AM. No, it's set up. It's AM.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, oof. Yeah, I don't know about that one too.
Well, it's an hour away, so it was 7:30. Yeah, I'm definitely not making it back to finish the fight, but.
Okay. You may want to put that in the chat just so they know the sitch.
I got you.
I knew you said you had set up. I couldn't remember what time it was. But everybody else said they're good for Friday.
Well, yeah. So to answer your question, the answer is yes right now, but it really just depends on how the day goes.
All right.
Also, it's gonna suck because of the call time for the next day is like 7 again. So yeah, I'm probably not gonna get a whole lot of sleep. But you know, whatever. I kind of just want to finish the shit.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely probably the earliest possible time we can start it, the better, because you know it's not gonna be like a quick 2 hours probably.
Rangers?
Yeah.
This isn't a Robin drama.
I mean, it could be
You left in quite
Well,
the
I
hurry and
suppose you're
forgot to
right.
speak
You
to
know,
me.
we can't.
if we
But I will
fucking
forgive you this
die,
lack of
murk 'em all.
courtesy. As
or
we
if we
discussed,
just, you know, like
now
somehow
the bazaar is at peace.
catastrophically
I am free to
explode.
join your esteemed
As soon as you
organization.
start.
I shall head to your headquarters anon.
Who the fuck is that? Is that the food? Is that Noodles guy? I know I offered.
It might have
him-
been Noodles guy.
I offered him. I was like, "Yo, please come to my camp." Was that
Did you
him?
what?
I
Didn't
missed
you
that.
give him? You had to find him noodles or something, right? That's like the last thing you said.
Oh, that would be something I'd go back to the bazaar for. Oh, yeah, that's actually exactly what it was. Oh, I can go right to the bazaar in theory. Nice. That's good.
Noodles.
Yeah, let me see. I'm gonna see what he needs again, cause I ain't leaving until I bring hot noodles, man. At least the Warrens is cleared out, so if I have to go down there, I should just be able to loot.
The nudes. I still have Toontown rewritten on my computer.
Oh shit. I'll revisit that at some point.
Yeah.
Okay, so I need. Okay, just a package of pre-war ramen noodles. Okay. I won't spend too much time on this. Like maybe I'll come back.
Try some
But,
of Masato's pork
I
noodles.
will go.
They're
do a quick
amazing.
check down here.
Noodles.
Noodles. I want that man to make me noodles in my HQ. I'm really trying to go back to something like Lethal Company for like a few streams after we finish. Or maybe it doesn't have to be a few streams, but like a stream. You know, just do something like that. It's been so long since we've done like a multiplayer game that wasn't Baldur's Gate. Not obviously, I love Baldur's Gate, but part of me. I didn't sell noodles, did I? Trying to remember if there was a kitchen down here. I hope it's gonna be like an obvious spot and not like in like a random ass crate somewhere in here.
It's probably gonna be pretty. I don't know. It's gonna be far out of the way, but I don't know.
I mean, it's a quest. I would assume it'd be like a somewhat obvious place where like you could imagine there being food. Like I'm not about to loot through every crate here. I'll do like a quick sweep. Oh shit. Dude, I keep forgetting about this Probst guy. Oh, I asked my coworker about him. He had no idea what I was talking about. Apparently there's another guy who just like says something to you in another language and gives you something, so he thought I was talking about him. So I have no idea what this guy does. Alright, honestly, I'll come back to this. I spent so much time in this bazaar, I'm trying to get out of here.
What do you think of the mask? Cool, huh?
Okay.
Really need to ask Piscatelli to look at my gun. Bugger keeps jamming.
Let me see if I can find that way. Apparently I can call for a tow or something.
When you capture Discord, does it not capture sound?
I thought it did.
I guess it does not, because it's on the capture it took with the Windows thing last time. It didn't capture that. Or, I mean, it captured the video, but the sound is not there. I mean, I guess it probably wouldn't if you want to. Oh shit! Did I? Oh no, sorry. If you want to just like capture that, that might work too. Just because I don't or pull it from one of the archives.
Oh, there we go. Click the radio. Call into HQ for a tow. That's it.
Just sit tight, November. Help's coming.
Oh, that. Oh, what? That's not sorry. That's good.
By the way, did you mean to have you Googling that on the stream?
The weird thing is, that's the Steam Google. Historically, yeah. So like when you hit, that's like Control Tab. That's the Steam menu. You go down to the browser. That's what I meant to say. Historically, this is the game capture. This isn't even screen capture. I swear, you never used to see that on game capture, but now you just see everything as if it's display. That's weird.
How are you feeling?
I don't know.
Car?
Unable to process. Please repeat query.
Never mind.
So, I mean, I didn't really want it, to answer your question, I didn't really want to have the Google search up there, but I don't know why it showed up. I don't know how to get rid of it.
Yeah.
Stay sharp.
You found that rogue synth yet? One that's supposed to be hiding downtown?
I'm getting to it.
What would a synth be doing downtown? Don't let it hurt anybody. What do you need, Rangers? I won't. I never do.
Hi, Rangers. Thanks again for letting me work for you. This is so exciting. I am so happy. I'm learning so much. All my life I wanted to be a scientist, but all I could do was read the books and dream. And now I can actually do things. It's incredible. He's wonderful. He's almost as smart as Dr. Finster, but without all the, evil. Well, I'm embarking on an extensive pet rock breeding program. So far, nothing. But I have hope.
What? Is that a good idea?
Yes. Theoretically. I can have the machine take your genetic material and run the process, but no guarantee what comes out the other end. I did make a few tweaks to the process, though, so whatever it is, it probably won't be so angry. Probably.
Yeah, I kind of want to try this, so I'm a little scared. Might hit him with the old quick save. Never mind.
That's probably a good idea. Thank you, Rangers. I heard there's a synth hiding downtown.
What?
I did make a...
You're seriously gonna go through with this? Wow.
Okay, well, how exciting! But before we start, one tiny caveat. The process requires special genetic material, and I've only got enough for one clone, so if anything happens to our new friend, try to recover its remains so we can reuse them. Now, put your palm on the machine right here.
Is it either gonna be really good or really bad? Okay. Why just keep giving me the same two dialogue things?
Wub. Wub wub.
Hey, this one can talk.
Oh, I was like, hold on. That's not my dude. I wasn't Twister. Fuck. I meant to clone Twister, not Hornet. That sucks. Alright, well.
Man is the warmest place to hide.
I don't think I like that. I'm gonna reload the save because I want a load of the clone of my guy.
I heard
I mean,
there's
does
a
it have
synth
like
hiding
your
downtown.
abilities or anything?
I was thinking
I don't know.
Synth's family.
What?
I did make a few tweaks.
You're
Okay, well, how exciting. Now, put your palm on the machine right here.
I like how it's just the same two things over and over.
The thing is, it's gotta wait for the animation to play out.
But still, they couldn't have anything else besides this.
I mean, what else needs to be said? There's an ear-ringing squelch.
Why let me
And,
continue, I suppose.
Whatever the second one is. Chamber slutters in the room. Slaps or whatever.
Hey, this one can talk.
It takes more muscles to frown than it does to smile.
Oh god, it's Joker. It's Arthur Fleck or whatever his name is.
Can I clone the Probst guy? So, I mean, he came with me all the way back to HQ. I was wondering about that. So he clearly follows you past the bazaar.
Are these Hackett's lost souls? They do seem to be in dire straits, don't they? Rangers, manners are what's... Let us both seek wisdom in the book of nauseatingly correct manners. Chapter 16, Pernicious Pleasantries, line 33. It is of the utmost importance that manners come from deep within your being. For if those pleasantries are ever false, your very soul will be consumed by your depraved rudeness to your fellow man. So you see, Rangers, manners are critically important in everything you do. I hope dearly that I have answered your question. Let us never speak of this again. Felicitations. I would say your reputation has improved dramatically. I haven't heard an impolite word about Team November in quite some time. Quite some time. Of course, Rangers. It would be impolite not to share such tremendous deals.
Oh shit! I can buy a monocle. God dang. Get a big cigar. Interesting. Where's the recruiter guy? That's what I wanna know.
The refugees are just people, like anyone else who would ask the Rangers for help. The finest setup you'll find this side of the Rockies. This equipment took years to get together. A lot of it custom work. String and pieces of gum, you know? This is the only setup in Colorado able to communicate on all sorts of frequency bands, up to the HF band. That means we can reach you pretty much no matter where you are. The basic controls are straightforward. You should try it anytime.
Daisy's been on me to remind you to find that synth that went to ground downtown. Deal with it so I can get her off my back, will you? Now, what can I help you with? Sure thing. Let's have a look.
Keep forgetting the Kaiju meeting. I feel like it's always on the day when we're streaming.
Yeah. Well, again, I feel like we
Anything
don't really
else?
need to,
I'll be
I
here.
feel like it's mostly for us. Override side effect. All bleeps are permanently replaced with bleeps. Okay, I think pretty vital respec there. Now I got someone who can lockpick and someone who can hack computers. I just gotta give... She's also my new big guns person, so we're gonna give her a flamethrower. How much fuel do we have? Let's see.
Excuse me. Alright, one more respec here. Going to town. Alright. Got a pretty big squad here.
Stay sharp.
Yeah, you got a
I got
Rusty.
two
you got
bonus people.
the Blue Man. Solo. Trying to think whatever the opposite of group is. I guess it's just the Blue Man.
Assemble your
blue-
team before going out.
Blue Meanie.
I'm confused.
Homie in the back, one of you guys was kind of lagging behind. He's in and out, that guy.
Should probably do this droid mission. Everyone keeps telling me to do it. Crafty Complex, what's up? Is it nap time? Well, listen, it's nap time whenever you want it. This is your world.
Would you rather freeze to death or burn?
You're a barrel of monkeys, huh?
Come on, answer the question.
I need more energy
All right,
cells.
Burn. You're gone faster, and free cremation so your family saves a few bucks on the funeral.
Drowning chocolate pudding for me.
Little Vegas closed until further notice. City dumps totally lame by local youth. the Little Vegas nightclub. Blood on the dance floor.
So have you been to this city before?
Yeah, this is like the starting city. Yep.
Okay.
This is one of the bigger hubs. Now I'm supposed to be finding a droid here. Let's see. Well, I could finish this. Now, let me finish the Bazaar quest first. Fuck, where I go for that again? I think it's over here, actually. I'm going back to the area where I got the quest to go to the Bazaar.
Wow, look at all this.
We all feel safer with you Rangers around.
All the crime around here happens indoors.
Is that where it is? Church? Is that where it is?
I suppose they'll let just anyone in these days.
Indeed, Melissa.
Ah, look. The great
Your presence has not been requested. You may not pass. The master is expecting you. Please enter through the door.
I'll come back to that later when we finish this quest.
Let's hack the robot and dip.
I just have the robot and dip. Now that I have nerd shit, now I can do that. I think this is right. Yes.
I heard Mr. Howe found himself a pretty blonde thing.
You're back. Did you find out anything more? Accomplice in the city, as I suspected. Please, confront this woman and arrest her peacefully, if possible. The city is already on edge. Bloodshed now would only make it worse. Good luck, Rangers.
Good luck.
The first deluge was water. The second deluge was fire.
The first deluge was water. The second deluge was fire. Alright, now let's go check out that building with the robot. I want to know how good this clone is in battle with it. I feel like he's gonna be kind of trash since I can't.
No, he's just a naked guy, right?
Huh?
He's just a naked guy.
He's just a naked guy in his boxers.
He's got no nothing.
I can't equip him with anything. Just like I can't equip Provis guy.
I mean, he seems pretty beefy. The clone. He's got like giant health, right?
So nice to have lockpick now. Am I gonna fight somebody in here?
Rangers, so good to see you. Thank you again for saving my life.
Who the fuck are you?
I knew the security system needed more security checks and fewer show tunes. Blast. You were the Rangers, correct? I expected our paths to cross eventually. Let me express my thanks
I like how
for
we can still
saving my
see
son
all our
Bellamy
breath
in
inside.
the Garden
You
of the
think this would
Gods.
be warmer?
All I could manage
You're
is
right by
the
a fire.
ineloquent gratitude of a father
that?
who thought he lost his
Oh
child.
no, sorry, never mind. I thought I saw a fire somewhere, but you know, there's no fire. It looks like there should
Oh,
be
it's
fire.
snowflakes. I see that on like on the outside over here. On like the corner. Is that what you're saying?
Well, no, I'm saying I thought when you came in here, I thought I saw like a fire.
Oh, I see.
But no, I think I just...
Do you believe in nap time? I do. I'm a nap time believer.
May I help you with something? Their names are Valor, Victory, and Liberty. They are Saul Buchanan's children. He loves them as only a father can. I understand that, love. That's all I should say. Please ask me about anything else. Most of my time is spent researching and developing technology. In time, I believe we can restore our standard of living to that of the legendary pre-war days in the 1980s. Who knows? Someday we may even exceed it. Goodbye, Rangers.
He's like, I just miss Ronald Reagan. I don't know what that did. Sorry, I'm just flipping through the Kaiju chat. I see at one point Shorty's like, can anyone do Trump / Forrest Gump mix voice? What?
They say life is like a box of chocolates. You never know. No one's ever known. I've had a pretty good idea, but most people don't know. What are you gonna get?
Yeah, I want to know if that's what she means, or does she want like a literal halfway between Trump and Forrest Gump? Because I'd like to hear that.
Folks, I ran so fast. No one's ever run as fast as I have. They've never, even with the braced legs, I still managed to make it. That's the only two things I know about. I've never actually seen Forrest Gump.
Yeah,
because I don't have 8 hours to sit down and watch it.
Yeah, most of that.
It's not actually 8 hours.
Yeah, you ever seen Titanic?
No, actually, I also have not seen Titanic.
Well, I just think of long movies. I think Titanic. I saw it once. It's good, but I'm like, all right, well, check that off the list. Don't need to watch that.
I saw the music video for Oops, I Did It Again. I think that's about the same. It's the same story.
I don't think I've seen that music video. Is that Titanic?
There's references to the Titanic in it, and then at the or in the middle of it, Brittany's like, or the dude gives her the bracelet, and she's like, "But I thought the old woman dropped it in the water in the end." And he's like, "She did, but I went back to get it for you." Yeah. Speaking of movies, something occurred to me today that I just want to share. I was listening to, not watching, listening to Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory at work. Just like had it playing because it's on HBO Max or whatever. And there's a lot of dialogue that I never really paid attention to, but when you're just listening to the movie, you really notice some stupid shit people say. You know the bit where, you know, they first go into the chocolate factory, right? And then, like, it's, like, right after they sign the contract to go in, and right before they go into the chocolate room, where they go into that weird, like, stripey room and then they go out the door they came in, and then there's that hallway that Willy Wonka's going down, and it's, like, an optical illusion.
Yeah.
Because the hallway.
Yeah.
So, I forget who says it first, but I think it's like Veruca Salt's dad. He's like, the room's getting smaller, and then Mike TV's mom goes, "No, it's not. He's getting bigger."
Oh, yeah.
The fuck is that? How is he getting bigger?
The room's getting smaller. No, I think it's supposed to be like, it's zany.
I know, but like he's getting big. They haven't really run into anything that weird up until that point. There was like the creepy hand coat hangers.
We're talking about the original, correct?
Yes, the original.
Okay. In that version specifically, I mean, they kind of build up before you even get to the Wonka factory. They keep building up like this like allure of like Wonka. He's like this kind of insane reclusive genius. Nobody really understands what he does or how he works. He could be doing anything in there. The factory's closed, and oh shit, it's open now. Like yes, objectively, what you're saying, yes, is dumb. Like it's dumb.
Yeah, he's a maniacal recluse genius who has the ability to change his size at will.
But these characters also in the movie are not that smart. So
I mean, I guess
like it makes sense in that context. It makes sense.
My TV's mom is dumb as shit.
I mean, she is dumb, but like that's the whole point. Like Mike TV himself is not smart.
Well, he's a kid. I'd see if they gave Mike TV
like
that
mother,
line.
like son, I guess. So.
I guess. See, it's all that TV.
So you see, there you go. I mean, that's.
What if they remade like Willy Wonka today? Would his name have to be like Frank iPad or something? Like what would be like the Mike
Joey
TV equivalent?
TikTok or something.
Joey TikTok.
Okay, but I got a bone
Jeffrey's
to pick with
social
this.
media.
Jeffrey's social media. I got a bone to pick with this mission log. All right, I gotta find Mama Cotter. Who the fuck is that, and where do I find her?
It's the mother of the teacher from Welcome Back, Kotter.
Like, listen, I'm all for like explore, right? Find out info and whatnot. But like, give me some like this is not a small map. Do I really gotta like? I can't even know what area.
I mean, did the person who gave you the quest give you any clues? It doesn't say anything in the log at all. What does it say?
Another bone to pick I have with this is the newest stuff should be at the top, whereas this is like beginning of the quest. You'd be like, oh, it's all done. No, you gotta scroll all the way to the bottom. There it is. Downtown Colorado Springs, like I guess, but like that's not very.
Okay, well, wait, let's say. Okay, according to Cameron, the woman named Mama Cotter hired smugglers illegally. Is supposed to be near the refugees near the city gate. We should find her there and confront her near the city gate. Is that not what they're saying?
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I probably skimmed over that, and missed that. Although city gate's not super specific because there's more than one of those.
Okay, well. I assume there's two.
But I'm not gonna lie, I did skim through it. You got me on that one.
There you go.
Well, don't I feel silly now?
Knowledge is power. Apologize to Wasteland 3 and the developers of Wasteland 3.
Yeah. Wasteland 3 as a whole. I'm sorry.
Excuse me. Although, in all fairness, it's probably been a hot minute since you were given that quest. I don't know who gave it to you.
Yeah.
I do enjoy a good quest that it's literally like they give you a city and they just like find this person though occasionally. You know what I mean?
Yeah, in certain contexts.
Arrested, charged with treason.
I mean, I'll go to my first guess as to what they mean. Oh. Okay, the faint static, that's got to do with that drone thing. I'll come back to that.
It's not the Slendered Man.
Is this guy dead? Oh no.
He's napping. He's taking a quick load.
Read the last issue of the Colorado Patriot.
Yeah, you see, this is my first assumption when it says City Gate. Like this is the first time you've ever come to this area is right here. So I don't know about the art.
And none of these people are.
Over NPCs till I find a Mama Cotter. Although, is this considered? I mean, it's Denver Machine Shop, Ranger HQ, Colorado, Redmore Heights. I mean,
this doesn't really seem much like maybe it's where you entered from, but it doesn't. Is there like a gate-looking gate? Like
the first time I ever went to downtown Colorado Springs, this is the exact courtyard I spawned into. So, unless it's an area I've not been to, which I suppose is possible. But again, this thing right here, I went from their HQ to here. This is literally the first area I ever popped in to downtown Colorado Springs. So
I mean, this kind of looks gate-esque.
I mean, this is the Ranger HQ or Marshall Station, I should say.
All right. Burn.
You're gone faster, and free cremation, so your family saves a few bucks on the
Nice to see the city back to life, huh?
Yeah, people are shopping, building.
What do you need, Rangers? What's on your mind? Damn right I did. Crazy bastard was firing live rounds in the middle of the street. Put some bullet holes in the side of the museum. He tells me he's hunting some kind of fancy robot, and he demands that I stay out of his way. Bet you can guess how that went over. Nobody shoots up these streets. Not without my say-so, anyway. All right. What have you got? Why? Want me to say it should be you?
Wait, what? What are you saying? We don't want to rule here. We're only here to help Arizona, right?
Careful, Rangers. You're upsetting your recruits with all your wild talk. But, yeah, if you wanted to do something like that, you would need some friends. Roger that.
She's not really the helmet. That, Hey, let me talk to the drunk guy.
Sounds about right.
That was way better than I expected.
It's audible.
99 bottles of
That was a
booze
great
on the
burp
wall.
noise. That was
99
phenomenal.
bottles of booze.
Give me the burp again.
99 bottles of booze.
You only get one, dude. You gotta.
You got a car? Cause I'm good to drive. I swear it. Hey, you got a car? 99 bottles of booze on. 99 bottles of booze on. Hey, you got.
How many bottles?
Hey, you got 99 bottles of booze.
Ah, hell
There you
yeah.
go.
One more. Yeah.
You get 2 in a row there.
Yeah, exactly. I pushed my luck, but it paid off. Probably the best burp sound effect I've ever in a game.
Little Vegas closed until
It was so
further
clear, I
notice.
thought you did
City
it for like half a
dumps
second.
totally laid by local youth.
No, that would have been really good timing. You would do it like that.
Alright, city gates. City gates.
You like the rough fucking do us.
You get drummed out in a second.
Okay. Sandlux Apartments? No, I don't want that.
I mean, are you downtown right now?
Yeah, this is down. Oh my
I mean, this is kind of gate-like.
Urn of the Gods. I don't want that though. Where the fuck is the gate? Dead?
I mean, wait. So if your vehicle is over on the left, is that not the gate area? Or did you just drive into that one specifically?
I mean, the thing is, I've never entered from that side, but you are right. It is over here, so it's worth a check.
I don't want to talk about it. Come on, man.
She wouldn't be one of the question marks on the map, right?
No, these are all points of interest.
Okay.
And from what I can tell, I mean, they're everywhere, all over the place. Like you walk in here, and I think it's just because there's like a merchant guy.
You mean when they grow these fine automobiles for our personal use?
Don't get cute.
Like,
sorry.
I've already spoken to this person before. They don't really have a quest.
Hey, Jim. Yeah, haven't seen your friends before. This is the Colorado Springs Arapahoe. I'm the manager, Jimmy Longhaul. Best crew.
Oh man, this is my kind of place.
Yeah, I think it's just saying like,
now.
oh, you can upgrade vehicles and whatnot, so it's point of interest. But this isn't really a gate though. But my vehicle is here.
I mean, I guess just check the other, like, if this isn't the gate. Wait,
I
Cotter.
want to talk to Mama.
She's the one in
Ah.
charge.
Oh, there we go. See?
There we go.
The hell do you want from Mama Carter? Maybe so. Where are those refugees now? Shit. I knew I shouldn't have trusted those assholes, but they were the only ones who'd deal with me. Guess I know why they're so flexible on their price. I owe you for keeping those refugees safe. Ain't nobody else around here who's willing to lift a finger for them. So, what's it gonna be, hmm? You know I was breaking the city's law, conspiring with smugglers and all that. You gonna haul me in?
She'll be safe in the Ranger lockup. Reyes would want her in jail. He's a powerful man to have as a friend. And the Rangers could use some powerful friends.
Well, am I under arrest?
My instinct is to say no, you're on her side. I don't know. I feel better about it being my jail and not like the city jail or something. Because there was a jail in the HQ. And I could potentially let her out later. I don't know much about her. I don't know if she's actually a good character. I mean,
she's helping refugees.
She was. Kind of haphazardly, but I don't know. It's kind of weird that I think I can let people out of the. I don't know. I'm leaning towards arresting her. I think that's good.
Oh, no, you ain't. You'll have to...
Stand down, Bobby. These are the same folks who shot up the Dorseys in the Garden of the Gods. They must have killed Stenerud and his smugglers, too. We don't stand a chance against them. This ain't with the lives of my boys. I'll go quietly.
Copy, November 1. This is Ranger HQ. What's your status? Old Mama Carter? A criminal? Who would have thought? Dispatching a squad. Over and out.
I don't know. I'm not sure if I did the right thing there, but...
What does the reputation system like get you?
Well, that's the thing. It hasn't really come into play too much.
Like I don't know, is that like random encounters? Like maybe you might encounter people that you're not.
Different factions. I mean, I helped the refugees. I got a bunch of stuff for them. Obviously, that took a little bit away. The Monster Army. That was the people of the Bazaar. Helped them a bunch. I think the Marshals. Obviously, that's like the patriarch who owns them. I don't even remember. Can't remember exactly what they are. I'm gonna pop back to HQ. I wanna go talk to Mama Carter.
Stay vigilant, citizens. Communists are everywhere. They hate and fear us because we are free. Trust in the Gipper, and may the God President bless America.
Magas be like.
That's actually not in the game. You're just picking up like.
Yeah, I'm just picking up fucking.
Is AM radio still a thing?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, I feel like
It's gotta be.
most conservative talk shows are not on AM anymore.
But I mean, like, why would they be on radio at all? I mean, I guess because they're old and they don't know how
Like, I'm pretty
technology
sure.
works.
Like, I'm trying to think of who's on FM. I know like definitely like Sean Hannity's FM radio. Or no, AM radio. No, FM. Get up to jail. Just see how bad I fucked up on that. Oh wait, no, it's downstairs. So I haven't been to this jail.
Sad to see a woman of such obvious competence wasting her talents, watching over a bunch of psychos and two-bit hustlers.
Such as yourself?
See, now that's exactly what I'm talking about. You got a lot on the ball. Brygo Industries has many enterprises that could benefit from the management and people skills of someone such as yourself.
Sorry, Mr. Brygo. I just don't see myself as a madam.
I do have other businesses, you know.
Not anymore, you don't.
Hope you have eyes in the back of your heads, Rangers.
Soap's falling on hard times.
Ain't got nothing to say to trout fucking farts like you.
Damn. I mean, I don't know. I helped all the refugees, and I kept there's more refugees here. People were like, oh, we should kick them out. And I was like, nah, let them stay. They're all here.
Can I borrow your mirror?
I'm just like, so I obviously don't know, you know, exactly what happened. How did she help out the refugees again?
She just
What did
kind
she do?
of, somebody was like, oh, we'll help them out. And she was like, yeah, sure, take them. And then they ended up just like kidnapping him, kind of like trapping him, and we're gonna like starve him to death and leave him there.
No.
Now she didn't know that.
Marcelo, what's the radio telling?
But that's why I was kind of torn, because I was like, well, it didn't help the refugees. The refugees would have died.
Good luck out there.
Yeah, it was if they're just left up to the guy who she gave him to. So I was like, I was a little torn. I was like, is she just lying to save face, or does she really not know? So I was like, maybe it's safer to arrest her, but now I'm not sure. But I mean, ultimately, I helped the refugees. I don't know. I'm not sure I would have done that if Marshal Kwan was like, oh, like this will get us a big favor with the marshals or whatever. So I was like, okay, maybe I should do that. But either way, I don't think it was terrible. I don't know. I don't know anything about Mama Cotter. That's the thing.
I mean, I should just let it ride.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of the time with games like this, we save scum a little bit too much to try and get the best
Yeah,
outcome.
well, that's what I'm thinking. There's a part of me that was thinking about save scumming, but I'm like, no, I don't think I did anything terrible. I didn't like kill a refugee. I just arrested the woman who kind of shittily gave him to somebody. Whether or not that was intentional, I'm not sure. Alright, so did that not end the quest? Or report back to Gideon Reyes? It's so much walking to talk to this guy. Alright, back to downtown. I'm trying to fight. I haven't fought yet.
Read the last
Obviously,
issue.
downtown is not as a wild place. as
Real funny cartoon in there.
I was gonna ask about the articles, but never mind.
Raid on Little Vegas nightclub. Blood on the dance floor.
Blood on the dance floor.
Boy.
Yeah, apparently Joanne's Fabrics is going out of business.
Yeah, the one on Queen Street has like people standing out with signs waving. Advertising for it.
R.I.P.
Sure they can.
R.I.P.
For the words of the Reyes.
That was you know that joke that Donald Glover had about like, you know, when you're with your parents and you're going with them and they're like, oh, we're gonna go to Toys R Us, and then he goes like Home Depot or whatever.
Yeah.
For me, that and my mom, that was Joanne Fabrics. Yeah.
I feel like as a kid, I would have disliked Home Depot a little bit more. Not the. I remember my mom going to like AC. You remember AC Moore?
I do remember AC Moore.
That's where my mom would go. But it was kind of a similar situation. But I didn't mind that as much because I remember when I was a kid, they used at AC Moore they used to sell like Goose. Do you remember Goose, the Nickelodeon slime brand?
Was that like it was like a slime that had like little it had stuff in it, right?
Yeah,
like
yeah. It would be like little like fun shaped plastic pieces, like little stars or something, or it had like glitter, whatever it was. It would just basically be like packaged slime. And I remember they sold it at AC Moore, so even though we didn't really care about anything else in there, it would be like, "Oh, Mom, can we get slime?" And then she let us do it once, and I think we like got all in the carpet or something like that. And she's like, "Okay, we're not doing that again."
Wow.
Any kind of slime toy, I feel like that's just the inevitability of it.
Yeah,
Is you're gonna get.
Well, because we were like,
you're gonna get it.
I was just saying we're like 8, so of course we're like throwing it around and shit, and we're with the carpet.
Yeah. Is it gonna get in the carpet, or you're gonna get it on your clothes or something, or you're gonna have it for a bit and then it's gonna get all like dusty or whatever.
You're like, don't make a mess. We're like, we won't make a mess. I'm like, oh, you promise? Like, yeah, we promise. And then we just make a mess anyway, because we're 8 or whatever.
But I mean, see, I would agree, you know, because like Home Depot. Luckily my father was not a Home Depot father. He was a Goodwill dad, but like that was his Home Depot.
To some
Goodwill.
people at the refugee camp.
But like,
Do you have
yeah,
any
Joann
news?
Fabrics, like there was, you know, like a section. There's always like some kind of good, you know, like maybe like I liked playing with clay and stuff. There's usually like
I'm
a clay
glad this
section or
ended
just
bloodlessly. At least this will
some
give
kind
the
of
city
fun
some breathing
craft,
room.
you know,
Our
stuff that you could look
resources
at.
are stretched.
No, yeah,
but
I agree.
I think we can feed the people who are already here. For now. As am I. Now for your reward. The money is here, and you may expect the mechanics I promised you to be waiting for you when you return to your headquarters. Also, one other thing. If you'll have me, I'd be happy to serve the Rangers as a political advisor. Honored, even. You're quite a remarkable outfit, and I'd like to help you out.
100 Family sounds like a parental activist group from like 2005.
Excellent. Let me get something looking forward
Yeah,
to
I
what
agree.
we can accomplish together, Rangers.
May the waters pass over you.
But okay.
You remember 1 Million Moms?
Sounds familiar. What did
They were kind of the parental activist group in like I want to say like the mid 2010s.
What was the cause?
I don't know, just you know, general outrage about like the gays and you know, corruption of our youth in video games and violence and whatnot. Of course, they called themselves 1 Million Moms. I think they had maybe like 10,000 or so members. And 1 Million Moms just sounds like a MILF-based porn site, so they kind of shot themselves. They just had a terrible name in general.
That reminds me of one like organization when I was working at LRTV. I did a segment on because I had to scrape the internet to find segments to do for Crossroads. And there was a group. There's like a mom-based prayer group called like, was it Millions of Monicas or it was something Monicas. Something with
Millions
Monicas.
of Monicas.
Yeah, I don't know if it was Millions of Monicas, but it was Monica's something.
This here's Dead Red calling the November
Are.
Cowboys. You reading me out there, caballeros? You all recovered from that big old Colorado welcome the Dorseys gave ya?
I just finished my thought. Yeah, it's something with Monica's, and it's basically just like moms who just like would get together on like a weeknight and just like pray for their kids to come back into the church. It was like kind of sad. And I felt bad. I mean, we're just this like as someone who's not religious, interviewing these women. They're just like, I just want my son. You know, he left the church and he won't come back, and it's like, you know, like it's kind of like a sad like cause, even though it's like their kids are fine, they're just not religious. I always felt weird. I'm interviewing them. I'm like, yeah, that'd be me. Like, yes.
I mean, yeah, that seems. I don't know why you would need to get like the the girls together to do that though? Like, can you just do that yourself and then
Yeah,
be like,
that's
hey,
that's the thing. I'm like, isn't a prayer a prayer? Is it worth more if you all do it together in the same room? You know,
you get more Jesus points.
yeah, exactly. You combine your Jesus reward points to
Your Christ bucks.
yeah, your Christ bucks. See, if you download your Jesus app and you build up the reward points in the app, and you guys combine them.
Every fucking service now they have to have an app,
Right,
and you have to get the app because that's how you get the most
You don't have your
value
Christ
out of it.
Groupon. You guys combine your Groupons.
Ha! Ain't you know?
I feel like we're actually not far off from exactly what we just talked
Switch
about.
over to
I feel like that's
27.06.
there's got to be like a mega church.
Well, I was gonna say
that's
there's
got
no
that on
shot
tap.
there isn't a mega church that doesn't have that. There's no way a mega church doesn't have an app, and they probably have some kind of like, oh, every time you buy some merch from our church superstore, you get some reward points, and you could get a specially blessed,
Coffee.
Yeah. How would you
Free
say
coffee for 5,000 points.
I was gonna say like something like a rosary beads, but yeah, free coffee works too, I guess. Yeah, free coffee and donuts after church instead of the usual $29.99.
I never understood the concept of a mega church. I mean, I get it, but like, I thought the thing that was always appealing to church for me growing up was like the community aspect of it, and I don't like. Once you reach past a certain point, you guys are just it's like trying to start like a community in a movie theater or like a concert venue. You know what I mean? That's like
I mean, okay, so I mean, obviously, growing up, I mean, I didn't really pay that much attention to this, to be honest, at the time. But like growing up, obviously, I went to a Catholic church service, but I feel like it wasn't even. We just went to the service, did that, and left. And sometimes they'd have like a coffee and donuts thing, like across the street. This like hall, we'd go there. My parents would talk to people. I guess I don't even really know. Me and my brother would just like run around the building or something, eat like a donut, and then like run around. Did you have like a group of people you like hung out with?
I had some friends, like some church friends.
Okay.
I do remember that was the first time I was aware of someone trying to steal from me. It was in church, which was great.
Isn't that poetic?
Yeah, it was.
There's another kid.
I don't remember. Yes, it was another kid. It was when I was really big into Yu-Gi-Oh.
Oh no.
Yeah, I had, the Yu-Gi-Oh cards I would bring everywhere, like strapped in like a rubber band, and like the cards were probably a little grungy or whatever, but even there's no possibility that anyone where I'm going will have Yu-Gi-Oh cards, but I got to keep those things on me, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So there was this group, and the kids, I remember there were two brothers, which was great because I had a brother, so we would kind of whatever. But the older one was like a delinquent, and I think that's why his parents like brought him to church because they wanted him to be like,
Yeah, it
better.
would drop him off here, it'll cleanse him or whatever,
Yeah, I mean they were there too. To be fair, they weren't like just like get in there, but like I think they were trying to make their family a little bit more whatever.
Sure.
So I remember there was one card specifically that was my favorite card growing up, which was Launcher Spider because I really liked the robot cards. And in hindsight, I'm glad my parents did this because this helped out. But like my dad was very, I don't know, like he's very protective if you own something, you know what I mean? So like he made me put like my initials like on the top of every card that I have, just to I guess make sure that people knew they were mine or whatever. And I remember I was showing off my cards to him, and like he gave them back, and then we were like about to leave, and I was just kind of shuffling through my cards, and I'm like, wait, Launcher Spider's not here. What the fuck happened? And I think they might have also had Yu-Gi-Oh cards with them. I don't remember, but like I was looking for it, like, did I drop it in like the sofa or whatever? Did I whatever? And then I think my dad was like, well, where did you have them last? And I was like, well, I gave them to this guy, and he looked through them, and like that he gave them back. And then they're like, well, is it possible that his got like mixed up in yours, or yours got mixed up in his? And I was like, I don't know, maybe. But he was also being very like, no, that didn't happen. No, I like whatever. And I saw like the Launcher Spider in his deck. I was like, that's mine. He's like, no, I got that earlier. I just didn't say it, but I got that at school. And then we looked through his deck, and it was the one with my initials on it.
Damn.
Yeah, and then I And
then you're like, "That's mine, dummy," and then everybody claps.
Fucking mine. Yeah, and then I kicked him. I didn't do that, but
kicked him at church, and then the priest clapped.
That happened in church. Fun times. Fucking church kids are always the worst. I don't like every.
Well, see, that's interesting. I mean, like, during in or around like a church service, I didn't really hang out with kids, but I don't know. I mean, you didn't go to like a Catholic church, but like, do you have any kind of like CCD equivalent? And I only recently learned what that term is. I just called it religion, and it would just be like once a week on like a Tuesday for like a couple hours. We would just go to like the hall across from the church and do like study, like it was like a Bible study or whatever. You know, like you do that until you're of age to be like get your communion, and then you'd like keep doing it until you're old enough to be confirmed, and then you do that, and you have to do. Then once you're confirmed in the church, you don't have to do it anymore. So it's basically like religious education for kids. Is there any kind of equivalent of that?
We had a few equivalents of that, in different forms, but they were all kind of the same thing. Where basically, when the adult service would begin, the kids would kind of be brought into like a separate room where we'd have like our own, you know, like church service, I guess.
See, that's interesting because there's certain like if we'd go to my grandma's in like Albany, and if we were to go to if we were like visiting her for the weekend and we went to her church, they had that, but the one near us did not have that. But I've seen that before. But sorry, continue.
Well, I mean that was basically like so like it was usually just like a service. I remember my mom taught it for a while, and she named the group the Bible Bees, and we learned Bible verses because she had a little like a bee puppet, and that would be like part of the service or whatever. And we'd learn services and song or like
what was like the age group for this?
It was like younger. It was like I think it was kind of the same thing of like 12 and under.
Okay. So it's kind of a mix.
Yeah, kind of a mix, but like mainly like much younger kids. I don't know if there was like an official cutoff, but it was more of just kind of like a like whenever, just like you're too old for this, get out of here now, go to the actual service. But I don't think there was ever like an official like once you reach the age of this, you can't be a Bible bee anymore. But I think like no, you know what, I might be wrong. I think the Bible bees skewed way lower, like usually like maybe 7 and under, and then there was like another kind of like teenage or like older kids kind of thing. And that was more about like actual Bible study and whatnot. So, and that was like the church I grew up in. It was different in a bunch of churches that I went to, but all of them usually had the equivalent of like, okay, now the kids go here, and we learn about like.
Wait, so you didn't have like an after school kind of thing, like the CCD thing that I did. It would be people who would go to who went to that church at some point, but I remember I would go with people that I didn't go to like school with, but we went to the same church. But it would be like once a week on like a Tuesday. But I wouldn't necessarily go to church with all these kids, but they'd be kids that like some of them I'd go to school with, and some I wouldn't. Yeah, did you have like that kind of equivalent?
No, not really. That was like a Sunday school, because like, we went to church so fucking much when I was a kid. It was like. Or when I was growing up, I think I'm remembering this correctly, but there was like a morning on Sundays. There was a morning service and a night service, and then there was a service on Wednesday night. So like we went a lot, but like no, we didn't really have like an after school. Did you go to the Catholic school?
No, I never went to a Catholic school. I went to De Loretto in New Britain. I went to Hartford Magnet, and then I went to NBHS. So I did the CCD thing. I never got confirmed. Like we stopped going to church before then. But I did like first communion stuff. But that's like when you're like 12 or something like that. I don't even remember what the age is. 10 to 12, somewhere in there. I think you're supposed to get confirmed when you're like, I want to say like 15 or something like that. I don't even remember because I didn't even make it that far. But yeah, but I think you're technically supposed to do the CCD classes from like, I don't even remember what it is, like age 8 or 7 or 8 until like 15ish, something like that.
Okay. So I guess we didn't really have anything like I think we were Baptist, right? I know we
it's so
eventually
funny.
ended
Like
up
when
in
I was a
Baptist
kid,
church.
I had no fucking like. I really did not pay attention to that stuff at all. Like I really just didn't. Well, it was just something I did. I didn't even really fully understand what denomination I was until like years later. I was like, oh, that's Catholic. Oh, okay. Like that was how
Yeah.
little I paid attention to that.
Same.
I was like, it's just something like I do that once a week or whatever. Or go to CCD.
But for me, like I think the only classes I took was there was like maybe 1 or 2 kind of like lessons before I got baptized. But like it wasn't like
oh, so you were
like
baptized as like a baby?
No, for
interesting.
the Baptist, as far as I know, Baptist churches they do that. Like you do that when you're an adult.
It kind of makes more sense, to be honest.
Well, because like what the fuck do you learn as a child, fresh out the womb?
Yeah, well, especially like the baby has no fucking idea what's going on. Like at one point,
Yeah.
like, you dunk a baby's head in some water, and you're like, all right, baptized. Yeah.
He's great now, yeah.
Well, it's weird. Like when you're a teenager, you're supposed to get confirmed. Like, yeah, I'm a confirmed member of the church. So like, what was the point of the shouldn't you? I feel like you should get baptized and then confirmed, like on the same day. Like
That would make sense. That's kind of how like for the weird thing is for me in like a Baptist church or the church I was at least, like getting baptized wasn't like a necessary thing. It was just kind of like a bonus, I guess.
Oh,
Like
really?
you get saved. That's the main thing. You want to get saved so you get into heaven. And then like the baptism is just kind of like a I don't know like a badge of honor. It's
That's
like, yeah, I got
interesting.
baptized.
I mean,
Yeah.
I probably should know. I had to learn some rudimentary stuff when I was at ORTV if I was going to do interviews, and I believe that you can't get confirmed unless you were baptized, and I guess you can get baptized as an adult. Like obviously, if you were born and your family wasn't religious, but then you convert, then you can get baptized as an adult. But generally, the practice is like if you're Catholic and you have a kid, you're supposed to baptize them when they're a baby. So I guess I'm sure it is a thing. I mean,
Is getting confirmed like the same thing as getting saved in the Catholic
I mean,
faith?
again, I didn't make it to confirmation. Like I dropped out before then, so I never went through that, so I don't know. But I'm not even sure, to be honest. I've never even seen one. I will say of all the segments, all the segments I made for Crossroads, I don't think I personally ever covered something to do with confirmation, so I never even saw that. But what is that? What does that mean if you get saved? Is that just because I mean I feel like for me when I picture that it's like is that the thing where everybody puts their hands on somebody and they're like speaking in tongues or whatever? Like I know certain denominations do that. I don't know which ones, but not Catholic.
Again, I don't know when it like actually. I guess it just counts when you say it. But like it's like getting saved was just like, oh, you open your heart to Christ, and I did it when I was 5, which is like I knew exactly what I was doing then. I guess I don't know. But it wasn't even like anything dramatic. It was like because my parents would like read me Bible stories like before bed, and then like I think just I started asking the questions, and then I don't even remember much of the night. I just remember like I was like, okay, I guess I'm saved now, and then that was it. And part of the lax nature of that meant that like for years afterward, every now and then I'd be like, oh, God, I don't know if I'm actually really saved, and I'd be like, yo, Jesus, like just in case, like if I'm not actually saved, like this time I mean it, like please just like whatever. But either way, I think I'm good. So like even now that I'm not like a Christian anymore, I think I'm still saved. So like I think I slid in there. Like I think I'm in heaven. So or I'm gonna go to heaven when I die. Good. If it's real, it's for life. So haha, take that, Jesus. You wasted the seat.
Two things. One related to what we're talking about, and one not. One I just realized that. And now this is interesting, good combo. I'm realizing we literally have on our box goods rules no religious talk, and we've like paused the stream to talk about fucking church for like the last while. And I'm again interesting convo. I always find this stuff interesting, but I do find that ironic. So box goods nation, if we do it, you can do it. How about that?
Did we put that there, or is that just the
I think at one point again, I think I probably put it there. Trying to guess any annoying like spam messages we might get. I was more like, if you've ever seen like the spam on like TikToks where they're just like, oh, like Jesus saved you, like it's like a copy pasta or whatever. I was trying to avoid that in our chat mainly, but I think this is like probably when we made the channel in like 2021, I probably put that in there. It's never been an issue. We could probably take it out, but I do find that ironic. Anybody looking at our stream right now will just see that displayed and be like, "The fuck."
I mean, yeah, whatever, guys.
Yeah, who
talk
cares?
about it.
Who cares?
Just be cool about it. That's all.
Exactly.
That's all we're
Just be
asking.
chill. You know, I think we put. I think it says like no politics, like which we broke 10 million times. I'm now also realizing, and also this. I'm like, yeah, honestly, I'm just gonna put be chill. I think I should probably go in there and edit it and just like be chill in the chat. You can talk about this shit. Let's just be. Let's not be annoying about this.
Will Wheaton it. Just don't be a dick. That's it. That's all we're asking. And that
also,
was a dated reference.
Another thing before I go back to playing this game here. I don't know what was discussed in the meeting, but
I saw that. Yeah, we got tagged in the thing.
Yeah, it was like, oh, please read the script. There's things you can't miss. I'm like, I assume this is camera stuff, or unless one or both of us are doing the RFK voice.
I think it's more just like they want to make sure that we film certain spots or whatever that happen.
Okay.
Like,
sure. No, that makes sense. Although we could say that about any show that we did, right? I mean.
Well, I mean, yeah, but there's I think there's just maybe very specific like events that they want to make sure that we're ready for, you know. Like there's a lot. From what I read in the script, and again, I don't want to say anything just because we're on stream, and on the off chance that anyone watching this,
well, shout out anybody watching. We live stream Kaiju in case you don't know, so we're not gonna spoil it because y'all should stream that. Watch us. We should. I wish there was a way we could like raid the live stream from ours. Like we could go live and it routes to Kaiju. That'd be cool.
I think if we get a certain follower count, we might be able to do that.
We'll have to look at that. But anyway, what were you saying?
Yeah, I think that she's just more stressing like make sure you know that there are certain there's a lot more clear beats that aren't necessarily going to be in the ring this time. I think. So I mean, I think what really needs even if we're not in the meeting, just. They always have the meeting before the show. We just should probably pay attention to where things are going to happen and when. But I think also just looking over the script and being like, okay, this is when this happens or whatever. That's
Yeah, I mean, fair enough. I did read over the script a while ago. There did seem to be specific moments. I'll have to flip over it again. But it didn't seem like any. Oh, well, I do think it's ironic though that I think a little earlier I was just saying to you like, oh, it's mainly for the wrestlers, and then Shuri proves me wrong immediately after that.
Well, it's a production meeting, you know. I think we like obviously we don't need to be there, and they're like only if you can make it. But it is probably like if it's on a night where we can pop in, I think we probably should. But we already had this.
No, it's true. Yeah, it's true. I mean, she did keep saying it's optional. It's optional for everyone. So.
Yeah.
Anyway.
But also, this is more production meetings than AEW does apparently. Haha. Anyways.
All right, let's get back to this game.
We got sidetracked there talking about religion and Yu-Gi-Oh.
Sorry about the clowning. Have to keep a low profile these days. This is your old pal Angie, otherwise known as Ranger Colonel Angela Death.
Who?
Huh, forgotten already. Damn. Well, I served under General Vargas back when we were fighting that creep, Matthias the Messiah. Got sent out here to Colorado to reconnoiter a while back, and well, things took an unexpected turn. Heaven, darling. The Archangel Gabriel's just bringing me another pina colada. I'll bet. We came out here for the same reason as you, because Command was hoping they could make an alliance with the Patriarch and get some, foreign aid. Trouble was, the more we snooped around, the more we realized that good old Pappy Buchanan was a bloody-handed dictator that the Rangers shouldn't have nothing to do with. Unfortunately, Command didn't want to hear it. Told us they were going to make the deal anyway. Too desperate to be particular. We took a vote, the squad and me, and decided that just wasn't the Ranger way. Instead, we made a pact to take Buchanan down and help Colorado become the home of freedom that Arizona could have been if the Rangers hadn't lost the Citadel to Matthias. Why do you think? We want you on our side, but not without seeing for yourself that Buchanan's a conniving shitbag. That's why I was calling. There's a man you should talk to, locked up in an old bunker in Broadmoor Heights and guarded by mercs. So you may have to do a little shooting to get to him. But when you do, ask him about his beefs with the Patriarch. It'll open your eyes. His name is Ironclad Cordite, a warlord of the Eastern Plains, and one goddamn tough son of a bitch. As to how you find him, I'm a little shaky on the details, but I'm told there's a hidden hatch on some monument at Buchanan Park in Broadmoor Heights. And listen, when you do find him, bust him out of there and do what you can to keep him alive. He could help you with Liberty later. More firepower, he's got a shotgun for a left arm. Gracias, compadres, and good luck. I'll be in touch. Dead Red over and out.
Dead Red. Not Red Dead, because that would be...
Rangers uncover human smuggling conspiracy. Subversive leader arrested.
Alright, what's left here?
City celebrates as refugees slow to a trickle.
I'm trying to find this synth. Find some radio signals.
Maybe I'll join the marshals. I do like roughing people up.
You get drummed out in a second, you crackpot.
I'm sure they... I was talking to Paige and Julia.
Okay, faint static. Okay. I think it's supposed to just get closer. Because I get closer.
You ever notice that the statue's eyes?
This is really the only downtown color
Yeah.
area, so I'm assuming if I just walk in a circle, okay, yep, faint static, okay. I just keep walking around, it'll eventually get louder. Static and faint motor noises. Okay. Okay. Probably a good sign. Alright. Mechanics level 3, I thought we had somebody. Oh no. Oh yeah, she doesn't do mechanics anymore. Fuck. Alright. I feel like it's gonna be one of these things.
Also, in relation to that, I don't want to. Sorry, I know, how many of your guys have like charm animal?
Let's see. Shouldn't be more than
animal
2.
whisperer or whatever. Okay, it's 2. I guess is a good number.
It's actually only 1.
Okay, never mind.
It's only 1. It was 2. Jody Bell did have it. I respect her because I didn't have anybody with lockpicking and I didn't have anybody with nerd stuff. Now she has both, but I think she was my mechanics person. Although she's got 2. But what does this require? I think it's 3. So.
Was there anyone else who like shares 2 stats that you could maybe like?
Yeah, that's true. Well,
like maybe put one down a little bit. I mean, obviously, I know you want everyone to have like a different gun or whatever.
No, yeah. No, it's still 2. I mean, I could respec him. The thing is, it costs money, though. I could get rid of first aid. He doesn't need first aid, and he doesn't need kiss ass either. I can get rid of both of these. The weapons one, I'm okay with having more than one, because I think automatic weapons is good, and there's a lot of weapons that applies to it. Nobody else really has a ton. I think the only person who I could probably use a respec would be Marshall Kwan here to keep sneaky and automatic, but lose these probably. But
I mean,
also,
does anyone else have kiss ass?
My guy is the kiss ass guy.
Okay. Oh yeah. So yeah.
Oh wait, you know I could. I could lose the lockpicking now. I had that as like a last resort to get more points because I couldn't open it, but now she's my lockpicking person. My dude doesn't need this anymore, but all the other ones are cool. So, and everything else is fairly even distributed. So it's really, he doesn't need first aid and he doesn't need kiss ass. Everybody else should be pretty good. She's the only barter. She's the only weapons modding. Two of them have small arms, but again, I'm more okay with that because there's a lot of small arms and they have different kinds. She's a revolver. She's more of an energy weapon, so that's fine. Only one explosion. Only survival. This is the only armor modding. Only sniper rifle. So, yeah. How much money do I have? Yeah. See, if I respec, it would cost basically everything. So I will respec, but I'm gonna have to wait a little bit. I don't really want to do that right now. So yeah, I mean, I'm still, got a lot of this game left. I'm still learning best ways to spread this apart. And okay, I'm definitely close by. Damn, dude. Although I'm a little tempted to just sell shit and respec because I don't know how else to. Seems like I need to fix the generator. That seems like, or what's in here? See, everything needs this fucking generator, dude. Ah. Okay, I get it. Thank you, radio. Thank you. Is there anything else I can do? What is this? See, usually there's... Okay, thank you, radio. That's kind of annoying. Usually there's more than one way to do things, but maybe not in this case. I suppose I do have a bunch of weapons I can sell. I might just do that, honestly. The things right here. Market.
Wow, Brygo in jail. Whew, that's one heck of a big fish to fry. So, you shopping or sardining?
Okay, that's plenty. Just some extra shit. Now let me get back. Pop over to that thing. Hop over to my HQ and respec. I think I have to do the HQ as far as I know. I don't think I can. I think I had to talk to that guy. Yeah, I think I have to. Pretty quick though. Luckily I can fast travel there. That would be a pain in the ass if I had to drive.
Team November, this is Ranger HQ. A couple vehicles rolled up and set up right outside our base. Their leader is a woman named La Perla, who claims to have bit. Copy that, November. We'll have them hold outside until you return. Over and out. Hello? Red Hats? Is this thing on? This is Charlie Nose! Oh, sorry. Red Hat friends. Your old friend Charlie is at it again. I found the way to increase our fortunes. How does that sound? Over! Ha-ha! I mean, ha-ha! I knew you'd be up for this. Charlie knows you visited the bazaar, and you know how important it is to trade in Colorado. And more importantly, how wealthy it is. Problem is, the monster army holding it is weak. Without your help, they'd already be gone. But sooner or later, someone is gonna wipe them out. So why not make it a cartel stronghold? With your help, it'll be easy, and you'll be well compensated for your contribution. Well, since Mr. Brygo's gone, Charlie has found himself bereft of gainful employment. But when opportunity comes knocking, who
Bro
does
wants me
Charlie
to do
know
a
who's
coup.
efficient and can handle themselves in a fight?
I like the Monster Army. I'm not betraying him.
You help me with this, and there'll be no hard feelings about the nightclub business, Red Hats. It's
No,
simple
fuck that.
economics.
Hell no.
Really now, Red Hats? What's the point of saying no to such a lucrative proposition? Here's what I'll do. I'll give you some time to think about it. When you inevitably come to the conclusion that the answer should have been yes, you can find
Yeah,
us
I'm
in
tipping
a
off
hideout
Flab. Fuck
near the
that
old
guy.
parking lot, outside the
Cartel
bazaar.
sucks.
We'll be waiting.
My homie Flab the Vampire? I'm not betraying that man. He's got a banger remix.
Sometimes it's all it takes for loyalty is a banger remix.
That's all I need.
God forbid
Please,
we ever
Miss
get a
Hackett,
remix of the national
There's no
anthem.
reason to get so angry.
The hell there isn't! My people didn't start that fight. One of your rangers started it, and now you're telling me we gotta be the ones
Tell
to
you what,
give up
there's
our space?
Game's got plenty of content. God damn, there's a lot of quests.
I'm just saying. Oh, Team November, I'm glad you're here.
This is like Baldur's Gate level.
There was an
quests are
altercation in the
stacking up.
barracks.
Not a bad thing.
Nothing
I was
serious.
gone for 15
No one
minutes.
was hurt. Some harsh words and a shove. Sergeant Greatsky's already put the recruit on latrine duty. A fair punishment.
Yeah, well, this isn't the first time your recruits have had harsh words for us rangers. You need to get your people under control.
Greatsky's recruitment efforts have gone well, and HQ is filling up. More new rangers every day, which is great for our mission, but it also means we're running out of beds in the barracks. Rangers are having to sleep in shifts. This is leading to friction with Miss Hackett's people, who, as you know, were there first. Some of the new rangers don't understand this, and they think of them as, well, freeloaders.
Usually, it's just snide comments. But today, one of yours started shouting that we should be thrown out of our home before trying to pull Davy off his cot.
Like refugees. Otherwise, I could stay.
Which is completely unacceptable behavior. Unfortunately, the problem's not going to go away if we ignore it. We need a solution before things explode.
There have been plenty. Most of your rangers are all right with us, but there's more than a few who ain't. Calling us names as they walk past, or telling us we're on borrowed time here, in our own home.
Miss Hackett, I'm embarrassed. Part of the oath we take as rangers is to protect
Well, I
the
guess she's not even looking at her.
It hurts
Her
to
back
hear
is
that our
there.
recruits are failing to live up to that oath. Something must be done.
Yeah?
We gotta get a handle on this one way or the other. Enough chaos going on outside the base. Don't need it when we get home, too.
Shoot. You're siding with us?
I like how there's a go sleep in the jail
Wow.
option.
Thank you, Rangers. The honorable choice, Team November. But it won't lessen the friction. I'm afraid we'll pay for this later.
You know what, Hope? You're fired.
What's the
You've
worst?
been damn good to us, Rangers. No matter what happens,
Why are you walking away?
my people and I will stick by
come
you.
back.
She's got to get to her spot.
Yeah.
Careful out there. It's an uncaring world.
Uncaring one.
Yeah, it's also what I heard.
Here to serve.
So yeah, I gained back pretty much all the reputation I lost from arresting that woman. Here you go. Call it even.
It's not about making the right decisions all the time. It's about making some of the right decisions some of the time to balance out the wrong decisions.
It's all about numbers.
Yeah, it's all about numbers. It's all about pride. It's about power. We stay hungry, we devour.
Why did I come back here?
Put in the work, put in the hours, and take what's ours.
Wait, I'm actually blanking on why I came back to HQ.
Black and Samoan in my veins. My culture banging was strange.
Why did I come back here?
Was it the respect?
Yes, it was. Okay.
What's my motherfucking name? Rock.
If we don't want the Dorseys to keep coming... Now. Sure thing.
Desecration.
Let's have a look.
Defamation. Why doesn't The Rock come out to that song? He should come out to Face Off.
Alright, so he needs all sneaky shit and automatic weapons. I just want to get rid of it. Oh, 600? What the fuck? Why is he so expensive? Is it more expensive every time I do this? Holy shit. I mean, I have enough. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. That's crazy, though.
Withers he is not.
There you go. Anything else? I'll be here.
Now we got mechanics. I give everybody some constitution.
Hey, I made that out.
Okay, I don't need lockpicking either, but I'm not about to pay more. It's not that serious.
Also, how often do you use brawling? I don't think I've seen you throw a punch yet.
I have. I mean, I generally find that the guns just are more usable in more situations. But, it's good to have. I feel like somebody should have brawling. He's the only one who does. So, really thick. First one. Alright. Now that that's done, we go back to the other thing. Watch, it's not even simulated.
Beats working for the marshals.
It's just gonna be like
Drink your old team.
got some business for you. If you have the cojones.
Yeah, I'll take it. I got no distractions. You like that little reference?
Sorry, I didn't catch that. What was that?
I got no distractions.
Oh, I do like that reference. No one else will, though. Is that on YouTube yet, actually?
I gave it to Bill. I don't know what he's planning on doing with it.
November, this is
I would
Ranger
upload it,
HQ.
but I assume he was
It's a
going
big
to.
improvement over the basic stuff we had
That makes
before.
sense.
One last thing. The Patriarch commissioned a sculptor to make a statue of Vargas outside our HQ. He's nearly done, but he'd like to good call November. Making sure the Rangers know they'll be remembered if the worst comes to pass may boost camaraderie. I'll pass it along.
Did you say you were gonna ask him?
Well, no, I'm checking. It's not on YouTube yet, no. Well, I mean, maybe it is, and it's buried into the algorithm.
Declares them heroes of Colorado.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, you should ask him.
Well, the original plan I think we were gonna have is like a viewing party. I still don't know when that's happening or if that's even happening anymore. I think all of us are gonna get together and watch it. But
Well, he's got access to the recording.
Yes.
And I can also give it to you. If you want.
Well, he posted it in the Google Drive link. He posted that on the Facebook, so I
he
do
did.
have that. Yeah. I just don't.
Have you watched David?
Not really. I don't enjoy watching myself in general, and I just know. I don't know. I mean, I might check the parts that I'm not in, or maybe just listen to it. That might be fun. But like,
My name is Junko
I also just kind of want to
It's
watch
my
it with people
pleasure to
first
welcome
before.
you
I
to the
totally
Saul
fair, I think.
Buchanan Colorado Heritage Museum. You're about to embark on
That's
a
kind of a
journey
shitty weapon.
through history as we share with you the people and events that made Colorado what it is today. Our new and improved animatronic exhibits will bring history to life as you learn about the rise of the Patriarch, the unification of the 100 families, and their battles against the Monster Army and the Plains Gangs. The staff of the
The fact that you
Colorado
just put the
Heritage
link in there is
Museum
making me
asks that
wonder
you do not
maybe he
interact
wasn't
with
planning on
the exhibits.
posting it. I wonder
Ready?
why that is.
Let's go.
I feel like at some point he's going to. I don't see why he wouldn't.
Maybe. Oh, well, did he do that last time with Space Cannibals?
Yes.
He put the link
He
in,
did.
and he also
posted it. I think it's on. I don't know if it's on the Hole in the Wall YouTube page or
is.
his page though.
No, it's Hole in the Walls.
Oh, okay. So yeah. Or actually, I don't. Wait. So you're saying if he posted the link in the thing? I don't remember if he posted the link in the thing, but he definitely put it on YouTube. So I would assume if he asked you to like edit it together, he's gonna post it at some point. I just don't know if he has like some kind of timetable before doing that.
Okay, where the fuck is it? Where is this droid? Do I gotta click on all of them?
He's a synth, right?
Or synth, yeah.
What is this? Fallout 4? Huh? Right?
Ah.
I see. Yeah, I haven't even watched the Troubles with Space Cannibals before because I just don't. I don't want to.
I was gonna say that. I mean,
like, I'm sure it's
I
good.
totally get not wanting to watch yourself because I kind of feel that way about me. But I could at least understand it more with Space Cannibals because you did a lot of talking in that one. But at least with this one, I mean, you really. I mean, you did sing, in the ensemble, but it's not like you're constantly on screen.
That's true. Well, that's what I mean. Maybe I'll skip around at the parts that I'm not in because there are some parts that I would like to see.
I mean, generally speaking, I tried to get everybody whenever possible, but if there was like a lot of people on stage, but also people were talking, I mainly focused on them. Just because I only have one camera,
Yeah.
So I kind of had to prioritize a little bit. I mean, I tried to get out the ensemble as much as I possibly could.
I mean, we were also kind of a lot of the time in the booth and not really in focus in the scene. We were kind of like up higher.
Yeah, I tried over the 2 nights. Okay, this is driving me crazy. Can you? I don't want you to tell me, But can you look up where this is and then just see, give me like a hot or cold, or like give me like some kind of tip here? Because it's got to be in here, but I'm clicking on everything. And it's like not. I don't want you to tell me, but I just want you to tell me if I'm like way off. Like it's so close. The second I leave the building, it like gets faint. So I think
What's this book called?
It's Wolf's Hunt.
Wolf's Hunt. Okay. Where are you right now?
Downtown Colorado Springs.
Okay.
I'm outside the casino, and I'm next to the little museum thing. Okay, I got Jazz here has animal whispering and no animal. She's gonna get a dog.
Wait, what happened to Major Tomcat?
Right here. I got
Okay.
I don't have the pig or the other animal, but now I got a dog. I got a cat and a dog.
Hop Upper? Is that the thing she got?
Did you find anything?
Yeah, but I'm still not entirely sure where it is without, because I don't know the map. There is a location, but no, I'm not looking directly at a map. It's telling me where. I'm saying like I don't know where this thing that they're saying it is. You know what I mean?
It's not giving you a location.
It's saying. Actually, well, no, actually, never mind. I do know.
Am I anywhere near it?
But I mean, like, I don't have an exact location. I just know where it is, but I don't know like.
No entry by order of Sheriff Daisy. Sorry, no admittance.
Where are you getting the pings for it?
Well, I get very faint ones when I walk around in this area, but it starts to pick up a lot, like a lot, when I walk into this museum. When I go in here, my radio starts going off.
Okay. So you wanted a hot or cold?
Yes.
Okay.
I gotta be close. Like, I'm in here, my radio like doesn't stop going off. And the only time I get it this much is when I'm in this building.
I guess you're getting hotter.
Am I in the correct building?
You're in the correct building. I'll
Okay,
give you that.
I had to be. Okay. Dude, what the fuck? I clicked on like all the animatronics. Oh shit.
Why, hello there. My name's Old Baldy, and this here is the Saul Buchanan, Colorado Heritage Museum, or, as I like to call it, home. Me and my friends here dedicated telling the story of old Saul Buchanan and the refounding. Now, just any questions before you go? I'm sorry, friend. I'm afraid I don't know that word. Look just like my picture, don't I? Now, wait a minute. I gotta admit, though, I'm looking better than I was. Life's been pretty tough on old Baldy since the world went to pot. Lost a lot of feathers. But now that Patriarch Buchanan's rebuilding America, I'm starting to feel like my old self again. Well, I don't want to spoil the show, but, and in case you were worried, it's step back. It is against museum rules to fondle the displays. Saul Buchanan is far too modest for such egotistical shenanigans. No, sir. It was the 100 families who built this place,
as a gracious thank you to the patriarch for all he's done for them. Great youngest son.
Okay, so I was able to ask him about the Saints.
Survivors of the fall of man.
That's interesting.
Baby Saul grew straight like a tree, could swing a sledgehammer before he was 3. Learned to read and write before.
Oh, fuck.
With the families behind him, Saul went to war and fought all the monsters of Satan's bazaar. He lined them all up and he cut them all down till Flab the Inhaler surrendered his crown. Buchanan spared Well, the Dorseys thought they had a better idea. Believed they could rule by murder and fear. Tried to steal Colorado from our patriarch, but all Saul proved his bite was worse than his bark. Drove out the Dorseys and gave their land to the poor and the needy and the Indians. So mercy for the merciless was his stand. So he hunted the Dorseys to the very last man. Is Buchanan a man? Oh boy, what a man. The truest of men.
The song better be on the fucking soundtrack.
I feel like one of these are the synths. Ah.
I mean, without again saying so much, you're on the right track.
Gangs of the eastern plains, hoping to rob us of our worldly gains. Saul saw him coming and he rolled up his sleeves. He said, "You're all nothing but a pack of thieves." Strong as an ox at 70. He faced down the savages again and again, and drove them back to the desolate east, and secured for Colorado an endless peace. Is Buchanan a man? Oh boy, what a man. The truest of men. You could say that again. The 100 families came to Seal Springs, and all fell to fighting over frivolous things. Till Saul raised their heads to the circling wings of the vultures who were waiting to dine like kings. He said that the only way to save the land was to bury the hatchet and all shake hands. So they signed the treaty in a single day and begged him to lead them and show them the way. Is Buchanan a man? Oh boy, what a man. The truest of men. You could say that again.
Where the hell is this man? This synth.
Well, is he a man though? Is the question.
Is he a man? I feel like this baldy guy is fucking sus.
Youngest son of the Buchanan clan. Brave survivors of the fall of man. Baby Saul grew straight like a tree. Could swing a sledgehammer before he was 3. Learned to read and write before he could walk.
Okay, this guy already said this. So I clicked on everything here, pressed all the buttons, turned this on, I came in here, talked to the guy, talked to the bald eagle, pressed the button here, already pressed this, press it again. What am I missing? What am I missing?
The 100 families came to
it's the same thing. Alright, so
and all fell to fighting over frivolous
I probably
things.
walked
Till
past
Saul
whatever
raised
this
their
is like
hands
5
to the
times.
circling wings of the vultures who were waiting to
Did I?
dine like kings.
Yep.
Is it something I'm supposed to be pressing?
The article's kind of vague on that, but he's here. I mean, in this area, not this, maybe not this specific area, not this one, but like he's in one of them.
Well, the Dorseys thought they had a better idea. Believed they could rule by murder and fear. Tried to steal Colorado from our patriarch.
Where are they?
Saul proved his bite was worse than his bark. Gave their land to the poor and the needy and the Indians. Then came the gangs of the eastern plains, hoping to rob us of our worldly gains. Saul saw him coming and he rolled up his sleeves. He said, "You're all nothing but a pack of thieves." strong as an ox at 70. He faced down the
It's a sick-ass
savages
flashlight.
again and again and drove them back to the desolate east and secured for Colorado an endless peace. Is Buchanan a man? Oh boy, what a man.
I think I'm playing prop on this. Oh my god, now
Truest
it's
of
shining the flashlight on.
man. You can say that again.
I'm about to start shooting one of these things.
You clicked on all of them?
I swear to God I did.
Well, the Dorseys thought they had a better idea.
Alright, this one, when
dear.
I walk over here, so I'm gonna click it. Click it.
With the families behind.
Click it. Oh, oh! Missed it.
There you go.
What did you do to me? Let me go! Tourmaline says we shouldn't talk to humans, but I don't want to die. I guess. What do you want to know? I don't even know much about me. I haven't been alive for long. My name's October 11. I'm from Arizona. At least, that's where we started. It's the first thing I said. That's what Tourmaline told me. I woke up and I said it. October 11. I know it's important because it's always in my head, but I can't remember why. Tourmaline says I was made to trick humans, but I got put in the wrong body. I should be in a little body. Then no one could guess what I was. I could be safe. Another synth, I think. I don't remember. The first thing I remember is waking up with Tourmaline in a house. We were hiding. Tourmaline says we were together for a while before that, but that's as far back as I know. Okay. We fled across the mountains from Arizona. It was just Tourmaline and me, but we picked up signals from others like us. We thought maybe we'd find a safe place. My protector, another synth like me. We got separated and I'm on my own now. Tourmaline called it preemptively defending ourselves. All humans want to kill synths, so we've got to kill them first. It's a matter of survival. I don't want to be turned off. Some human hunters came for us and we ran. There was a fight and I lost Tourmaline. I couldn't go back. They were chasing me. So I hid here. Okay. All I want to do is get out of here and find someplace better to hide. Somewhere far away from this city. Will you let me go? If they find me, I'll have to kill them. If humans know where I am, they'll hunt me down and turn me off. I won't! You'll kill him if I do! Anyway, I'm not really sure where he went. Thank you. I'll leave as soon as my systems reboot and I find some better clothes. Goodbye.
So you won't have to fucking sit here and listen to those goddamn songs anymore.
With the
Cause it's over. Smile.
Wait, still? Still with the synth sounds?
I mean, he's well because he's still here, right?
I
He's still
guess.
here.
Sorry, I'm gonna finish this quest and then I'm gonna call it.
Yeah, that's right.
Read the last issue.
Real funny cartoon in there. When Jeffy ripped the robo arm off that scar collector.
Hot noodles.
Bam in the jam in the glam. Look a pan and a pan and a damn. I'm sorry, I'm done.
I mean, it is kind of catchy.
Hola.
Yeah, it's kind of in my head now, and I don't like that.
Stay sharp.
Oh yeah, wait. Give me that. What's this guy?
Find that synth in Colorado Springs yet? Got away? It was one synth. Did you even try to kill it? You realize when Cochise wakes up again and wipes out the last of humanity, it'll be your fault. Pack up, squad. Seems like the Colorado Rangers are just as pussy as the ones in AZ.
Damn. I'm gonna fight you right now?
Race traitors.
What the fuck? That motherfucker's racist. Alright, well on that note, we're gonna call it here. Box Nation. Tentatively, I think we're finishing the fight on Friday. Time depending. Yeah, Tim, you should update the rest of the squad about what's going on, and then Box Nation, stay tuned. If we don't end up finishing the fight, I'll try to do something else Friday. We'll see. But yeah, could be a marathon. Could be a big one. So stay tuned. And until next time, box on.